In this video, I'll guide you through how to set up a GitHub webhook. Webhooks are a powerful way to automate tasks and integrate your GitHub repository with other services, making it easier to keep everything in sync. Today, we'll focus on setting it up seamlessly, step by step. First, you'll need to navigate to the settings of your repository. To do this, go to your GitHub account and select the repository where you want to set up the webhook. Once you're in the repository, look at the top of the page and you'll see a tab labeled Settings. Go ahead and click on that. This is where you can manage various aspects of your repository, from permissions to integrations. Next, in the left sidebar, you'll see several options. Look for the one labeled Webhooks. Webhooks allow external services to be notified when certain events happen in your repository. Click on Webhooks to access the webhook settings for your repository. This page will show you any webhooks that have already been set up, and it's where we'll be adding a new one. Now, it's time to add a new webhook. In the top right corner of the webhooks page, you'll see a green button that says Add Webhook. Click on this button to start configuring your new webhook. This is where you'll provide the necessary details to tell GitHub where to send the data and what events to listen for. The next step is to configure the parameters of your webhook. This part is crucial as it determines how your webhook will function. First, you'll need to enter the payload URL. This is the URL where you want GitHub to send the post requests when events occur. Make sure it's an endpoint that can process the data GitHub sends. After entering the payload URL, you'll need to specify the content type. GitHub allows you to choose between application, JSON, and application, X, www.form, URL, encoded. If you're not sure which one to pick, application JSON is often the default choice, as it provides a structured format that's easy to work with. Next, decide which events will trigger the webhook. You can choose to send everything or select individual events, such as pushes, pull requests, or issues. If you're just getting started, you might want to start with only the events you know you'll need. This way, you can avoid unnecessary data being sent. Finally, you'll see an option to add a secret. This is optional, but highly recommended, as it adds a layer of security. By setting a secret, you can verify that the requests sent to your endpoint are actually from GitHub. Choose a random string of characters and make sure to keep it safe, as you'll need it on your server to validate incoming requests. Once you've filled out all the fields and double-checked your settings, click the Add Webhook button at the bottom of the page. This will save your webhook configuration and activate it. You can now test your webhook by performing an action in your repository that triggers one of the selected events. If everything is set up correctly, GitHub will send a post request to your specified endpoint, and there you have it. You've successfully set up a GitHub webhook. By following these steps, you can ensure that your integration works smoothly and securely. Webhooks are a great way to keep your workflows automated and efficient, so be sure to make the most of them in your projects. Thanks for watching, and happy coding.